Hello, so I was asked to make a tutorial on how to make this cat dress. Now, as I mentioned in the comment that asked for the tutorial, the base of this dress is actually a sweater by Bag a Day Crochet called Easy Crochet Cat Sweater Tutorial. So when I made this dress, from here down to row 18, I followed their exact instructions, their exact pattern. But then I made the ruffles freehand. So I suggest you pause this video and you go find this tutorial and you follow the instructions from rows 1 to 18, and then you come back here so I can show you how to make the ruffles. So here I've made the cat sweater from rows 1 to 18, and now I'm going to show you how I did the ruffles. So while most of the sweater is done in double crochets, as you know if you follow the tutorial, the ruffles are done in single crochet. So I'm just going to chain one, and then in the front loop only, so if you turn it from the side, you turn it face upwards, you can see these V's. So you're going to go into the front loop. So here, right here is the back loop, and here's the front loop. So you're just going to insert your hook into the front loop and yarn over, pull through that loop, yarn over, and pull through again. And that's a single crochet. So the pattern for this next row, which it would be row 19, is one single crochet, and then in the next stitch do an increase. So that's 2 single crochets in the next stitch. So right now we have 3. And all of these are going to be in the front loop. So for this whole entire row, it's going to be in the front loop. So we had our increase, so now we're back to 1, and then an increase, so 1, 2, 1, and then an increase, 1, 2, and you're just going to follow that same pattern all the way around, remembering to do it only in the front loop. And you know you're doing it in the front loop when you have these loops left behind in the back. Okay, so by the end of this round, you should have 90 single crochets. So what you're going to do is simply slip stitch into the first single crochet of this row. Okay, so once you reach the end of the row, what you're going to do is you're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet that you did. So simply insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through again. So now for the next 4 rows, it's going to be pretty much the exact same pattern that we did for this round. So you're going to chain 1 and follow the pattern of 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase. So 2 single crochets in the same stitch. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase. And you're going to follow that pattern all the way till you reach the end of the round. But I will note that even though the pattern is the same, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase, you're going to be doing it in both loops for every round here on out. So this first round, I told you to do it in the front loop only. As you can see, we have these loops in the back. That was only for row 19. So the rest of the rows will be done in both loops. So you're just going to do a single crochet, a single crochet, increase, and then again you're going to do that for the next 4 rounds. Okay, so I've reached the end, and just as I've done with every other row, I'm just going to slip stitch into the first stitch, but now I'm going to fasten off. So I'm just going to snip the yarn, doesn't have to be too long, and then I'm going to chain 1 and pull. So right now this is what the dress looks like. But I'm going to leave this one like this, and the original one, as you can see, has 2 layers because I had 2 different colors, so I wanted the white to sort of create this wavy effect. So the reason why I did it in this one in the front loop only is because now we have all of these back loops. Now we have all of these back loops to work into. So basically what you're going to do if you wanted to make the double ruffle layer is you're just going to insert your hook close to the spot where you just ended off. So you're going to insert your hook here. Simply insert your hook into one of the loops and pull your yarn through. Chain 1, and then you're going to work 1 single crochet into that same loop that you just pulled your yarn through. And then you're going to be following the exact same pattern. So that was 1 single crochet. So then in the next stitch, you're going to be doing 1 single crochet increase. So now you'd have 2. And so here's another loop, here's another loop, here's another loop. So you're basically going to be doing the exact same thing if you wanted to create the double ruffle layer. And it's going to be the exact same amount of rows. So you'd have 5 rows of single crochets using the pattern 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase. So I'm just leaving it with 1 layer, so it'll just be less poofy at the bottom. So now all I have left is just to weave in my ends. So to do that, I'm simply just going to put my hook through some loops and yarn over with the tail and just weave the tail back and forth. Some people like to go all the way down. I just like to use the loops at the top. It doesn't have to be perfect, especially if it's like mine where it's just one color. No one's really going to notice unless they're really attentive, but it's on a cat. They're going to pay attention to how cute the cat is, not whether or not you weaved in your ends to perfection. So I like to just do a little tug, and then I like to snip. Perfect. And then I have 1 more to weave at the beginning. And while I'm weaving, I could just say that you can make this any color you want. I used 1 singular color, but if you wanted to use a yarn that is multicolored, that'd be a really cool project. If you wanted to combine different colors, you totally could. I showed you the previous dress was mainly red and it had white borders. You could also do that. You can really just have fun with it. Also, cats are all different colors. Mine's a tortoiseshell cat, so I think that yellow really goes well with her fur pattern, and she has golden eyes, so I chose to make something that would look cute on her. But everyone's cat's different, so you could definitely make something that'll look adorable on them. So this is the completed cat dress, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them below and I will try to answer you as best I can. Thank you for watching.